Hey friends, today we're turning this forgotten little space into something really special. A cozy patio like an outside Parisian cafe where we can sit, unwind, and enjoy those quiet evenings. And the best part, we're finishing it all off with the most beautiful glow. I'm Janet. Welcome back to the Cleveland Cottage for Cozy Cottage Living. Today's project is all about transforming this neglected outdoor area into a peaceful retreat with a little help from some gorgeous outdoor solar lights from Ollny. Right now, this space feels a little neglected. It's overgrown, cluttered, and honestly not very inviting, especially in the evenings. And if you've been following along, you know how I love creating spaces that feel warm, welcoming, day and night. Here's how the space looks after removing all the debris from the area. It already looks 100% better. Now Tom is working his magic out here, mowing everything down and clearing out all the debris. There's just something so satisfying about starting with a clean slate. And let's be honest, he definitely got the harder job today. This makeover is budget friendly because it doesn't cost anything to mow, weed eat, and use the leaf blower. I'll be reusing all my old outdoor furniture that I spray painted last year. I'll also be adding some gifted items from neighbors and a few things that I bought to brighten up the space to keep costs low. But first, now for the fun part, these beautiful patio lights from Ollny. Ollny provided the 110-foot G40 outdoor solar lights. They are long-lasting, free to recharge by the sun, and so very beautiful at night. They always come with a solar panel, a remote control, accessories, a stake, a clip, and they also send replacement bulbs. Tom and I are using eye hooks to attach the light to the eaves and the fence to make this simple. We had the eye hooks left over from another project, so we didn't spend any money on purchasing hangers. What I love about Ollny lights is how simple they are to install. We're just draping them from the fence up to the eaves of the house to create that soft cafe-style glow. Usually I can hang them up myself, but I'm not crazy about heights, and Tom and I just love doing things together. Already you can see how this is going to completely change the feel of this space, especially at night. It's those little touches that make it feel magical. You don't have to spend a lot of money or time making any space feel cozy. Good lighting transforms any space and elevates your mood instantly. It was starting to get windy and the gate kept blowing open. It's a good thing that Lola was on the porch or she would have had an adventure. Tom fixed the gate with an eye hook latch on the outside of the gate. We had a rain shower later that evening, so I'm glad that we got everything done before the rain set in. Next, we're bringing in some pieces that make this space feel more like us. I'm repurposing my old table and chairs that used to be on the front porch. I love reusing items instead of buying new things to give them new life and purpose. Our sweet friend Brandon actually gifted us these items when he moved. 4 chairs, 2 tables, and even a fire pit. We miss him so much, but he still visits. I just love how giving pieces a second life adds so much character and meaning to a space. Just to clarify, Brandon gave us the green fire pit, not the rusted one. That one's ours. Once Tom and I get everything moved, I'll add some new cushions to the chairs. It's simple but so impactful because I went with a bold color to match the cerise color on the door of the she shed. It's not an exact match, but from a distance, it looks the same. Now for my favorite part, styling everything. I found these brown striped seat cushions at Home Goods that warm everything up. I wanted to buy a flower arrangement for the space, however while I was out walking Lola later that evening, my sweet neighbor, Sister Sherry, that's Miss Pat's sister for those of you who are new, she asked me if I wanted to cut some peonies from her garden. I can't wait for you to see them a little later in the video. They were so beautiful and smelled amazing. I've been sniffing them every day. They still look like the day that I cut them. That was so thoughtful of her thinking of me. And I added these throw pillows that tie in so beautifully with the cerise color on the she shed door. I removed the tags from the cushion and pillows later. I just wanted to see how they looked in the chairs first. So let's get finished and we'll see how everything turned out. And here's how everything turned out. It's the start of the project, but I think we've got a good base going. Here's the Ollny lights. We're just waiting on it to get dark. And if you'll remember in a previous video, this is furniture that our ex-neighbor Brandon gave us when he moved out. I think I'm going to spray paint it either white or try to find a color that matches the pillows and the chairs. But we've got 4 chairs and 2 tables that I'll need to spray paint. But here's those beautiful pillows that I bought at Home Goods, and that's from the Ralph Lauren collection. And it's not quite the cerise color, but from a distance I think it goes quite well. But I got 4 of those. I'm going to go by Ace Hardware tomorrow and pick up a plant, because you can see it looks like it's going to rain, so we may not get to sit out here tonight, but definitely tomorrow night. It's supposed to be really cool, so Tom's got to repair the fence over there, and I still have to stain this side, and then I'm going to start staining this fence. And Tom moved his grills over here so we can have barbecues, and we still got a mess in the backyard, but we're slowly getting it up. And then Tom's going to finish the fence, and we're going to finish spray painting the she shed. And Tom's going to build planters, and we're going to put them along this wall. And I have to stain the fence, and I have to stain the back of this fence. And we're probably going to have to buy a new chimney, because as you can see, that's broken, the leg's coming off. But it's been a good chimney. And I'm going to paint this donated fire pit from our neighbor the same color as the chairs. Tom thinks that they make a fire resistant paint, so we'll try that out. But since it's going to rain, we'll cover it back up. And here's the bush that was out front that we moved back here, and it survived the winter, and it won't be long till it starts to bloom. And these are our old pavers, but I want to clean them up, and I wanted to paint them, but Tom told me I couldn't. So we may replace these or just clean them up the best that we can. They've been out here probably for about 15 years. And Tom and I did this. I think this is our very first outside project. But we'll wash them off and see how that turns out, but not today. I'll be adding these gorgeous peonies in a simple mason jar as a final touch to my Parisian-inspired cafe. Thank you, Sister Sherry. Sometimes it's the simplest things that make a space feel the most special. Okay friends, here she is at dusk. This is that in-between moment where everything starts to glow, and you can already feel how peaceful it is out here. And now, just look at this after dark. These lights completely transform the space into my dream Parisian outdoor cafe. It feels warm, inviting, and honestly like a little escape right in our own backyard. A trip to Paris without all the expenses. I'm including photos too, because I think the photos capture the true essence of the look. If you've been wanting to create a cozy outdoor space, this is your sign. You don't need a huge budget, just a little vision and some thoughtful touches. I'll have the Ollny patio lights linked in the description if you want to check them out by now so you can create your own backyard space. Thank you so much for being here, friends, and until the next time, live life and find what makes you happy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.